Joey Reason, Pickle Boot Shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joey Reason, Pickle Boot Shop. Pickle time is happening.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another just pulse pounding, senses tickling, flavor savoring episode of the old Pickle and Boot Shop. Reese Roper's still in his scrubs. You are what you wear. Scrub.
Look at that, though. I took it off.
While having headphones on.
Trapped on the headphones.
Amazing.
It's hot. Why is it hot?
It is hot.
Partially because the Earth is tilted on its axis.
Yeah, and something. Some people say it has to deal with global warming.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, you're not using the old school. Oh, he unclipped his headphones.
Okay, now I'm good.
Using your old school ones.
No, they sound like absolute crap. No wonder all these kids, they're like, raise your hand when you hear the tone, and they're like, I can't. It's like two tin cans strung together.
Yeah. Have you ever had to do the test where you sit in that booth? Like as an adult?
And the priest comes and touches you from behind? Yeah.
Kinda.
It's like test your faith.
Kinda. I went to a doctor
gay.
to get my ears checked. To get my ears checked. And I had to like sit in a soundproof booth.
Yeah.
And then they do all sorts of beeps and boops, and then it gets down to it gets quieter and quieter and quieter and quieter. But then your brain is like telling you that like you heard a beep when maybe you didn't. And
like, yeah.
You'd be like, beep, beep. The thing is, they were like, it wasn't like the timing was off on them. They were like, beep, beep.
So you're like, yep, hear it, hear it.
And so on beat, it got like softer. And then I was like, well, I think I still hear it. I guess if I just click this button every, second and a half, I'll be able, they're like, wow, you have amazing hearing.
You weren't in a ska band at all.
Were you a ska band? Speaking of Jimmy Stewart, I watched a horrible movie, The Man Who Knew Too Much.
Huh.
It's like old school Jimmy Stewart, and
it's bad.
Yeah, I think either Netflix or HBO just put out like a bunch of like old school like Jimmy Stewart movies. Mm-hmm. And I was familiar with the Bill Murray Man Who Knew Too Little,
which is really good.
It's really good. And so I was like, oh, this is the original that, isn't the parody.
Mm-hmm.
And so I watched it, and it was weird. Like movies back then were weird.
They were weird.
Even like classics.
My ex-wife refused to watch them. Like any movie where they would talk like how they talk in old movies, like, you got a problem, huh? Well, let's go around back. Maybe.
Jerry, you broke my heart, Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry, the first time I laid eyes on you, you broke my heart.
She refused. She refused to watch those. Like not just like, oh, that's not my thing. Like violently angry. I have scars from it. She just would like, I'm like, get away from the pitchfork. Pitchfork, dear.
Put the knife down. Put the knife away and try to listen.
That is perhaps definitely my favorite of the Goldfinger songs. That song is so good. Like, I think they were just like, they were like, no, that song's good, but is it all good? Make all the parts good. make the bridge good and the pre-chorus, and let's make a super chorus. It's like 15 choruses strung together. It's so good. I love it.
It's a good little song there. What was I gonna say with that?
Sometimes when we touch, the honesty
sometimes when we touch
is too much.
the honesty's too.
Ah, man, I can't even look at it. I have to look away and cry. I can't.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
what? The honesty, it's blinding me.
As
Then that
far as
happens.
old movies go,
Jimmy Stewart,
back to that.
the man who
Back
knew
to
too
that.
much, not
Heidi
good.
and I last year watched Maltese Falcon. Falcon? Do you say Falcon or Falcon?
Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon seems better.
Bowling Green State University fighting Falcons. You don't say the fighting Falcons because that sounds like Vulcans, which is another school's mascot,
Right.
right?
That's the Star Trek Academy's mascot.
That's the fighting Vulcans.
Yeah.
And they're like on the t-shirts and they're like, and then the Vulcans are like, why? We're not your mascot, bro. That is
and
offensive.
they're rivals of the Klingons.
Klingons don't like it either.
Klingon State University.
I'm sure you could sell a couple shirts at a $5 show if you made Klingon State University shirts.
Yeah.
You could sell. You could sell if you did it out of the trunk of your car. Tons.
Yeah. So, we need bootleg. We need to get that bootlegging going again.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we watched the Maltese Falcon and we watched Casablanca.
Now, hold on. You just said Maltese Falcon. No, don't change that word.
Maltese?
Malta. It's from Malta.
No, it's not.
It isn't?
No, it's not.
Maltese. Is a Maltese from Malta?
Right, but you don't. What are you trying to say that it should be?
You're saying it's Malta. Is it no one? They don't go to Malta. Okay.
Did I say
World War II? They did
is that
not
what I
meet.
said? Did I use a little Midwest accent? The Maltese Falcon?
You said the Maltese Falcon, and then the Maltese Falcon. Joe, it's getting crazy. Listen, did they go to Malta? Is that where FDR met for the first time? His friend Winston Churchill and his other friend Joseph Stalin?
Joseph Gerald Stalin.
Stalin, and he was like, when Stalin was wearing gloves, was he like, are those made of people you've executed's hands?
When Winston Churchill told Joseph Stalin. But yeah, we watched those old school movies.
The Maltese
and those were
Falcon.
good. Those were good.
Falcon. Jeez.
Here's another one that I didn't like, and it's like the best movie of all time, Citizen Kane.
You didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
There's a lot of hype to go with it, so it's hard to be like, what?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
No, I was like, when is this thing going to be over? And like 5 hours later, it was over. Okay, so
that's what I thought when I was watching Gone with the Wind, and I was like, when is this going to be over? And then I realized that's also how black people felt at that time.
Antebellum.
Is it too soon to make jokes about slavery?
Yeah.
That's also how black people felt.
The dust hasn't settled from the Civil War yet.
Okay. I'll leave that one out. Can we no, I'm not gonna make Daniel Rock edit it out. I'll take that one to my grave.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank God this is the freebie.
Oh,
thank God this is the freebie.
So I was like, hey Joe, what should we talk about? And you were like, it's your show. Whatever, music, food, movies. Music.
I didn't say it's your show. I said let's talk about your show.
Oh, that's what I had a show. That's the music.
You had like a 28-hour drive or something.
Oh, some driving. It took me like 32 hours to get home from the city of Oklahoma City.
Which is how far from Virginia? If you would have walked you would have been home in 23 hours.
Right. It's true. You just have to like go through the
So take
Ozarks.
me through it. Take me through. You went, how the show went, and then who'd you see, who'd you talk to, who'd you play with, and then tell me this journey coming back.
I'm going to try and make this not so maddening for you. I'm going to try and fill out the space. We went to Dallas on Wednesday night, me and the children.
Okay.
Took both kids. Both kids were plotting out how much money they were going to make.
Oh, doing what? Working the merch table?
Yeah. So,
okay.
As we know, I pay the kids $10 an hour to work the merch, and I did it because originally I was like, well, this I want to teach them to not just like to care about the show, and like this is what we do. I have to set up the merch, and then we all have to work it. So then, like it was like a year ago in Denver. Era worked it and made like $240 in.
Because you worked 24 hours.
No. So one, I told him I'd pay him $10 an hour. Then she got like $240 in tips.
Oh,
because people are like, this is child labor. This is against the law. This poor kid, and she didn't comb her hair or anything, so she looked homeless. Anyway, she made out like a bandit, and then Lennon wanted to do it the next night, and they became arch enemies. They started fighting. So this time, Lyndon had decided she wants the new No Friendo. No Friendo Switch 2 is what it's called. It's a product of the No Friendo Corporation of Japan. And she somehow sweet-talked Era into giving up her half of the tips so that she could get the No Friendo that night or the next morning. So they both worked 5 hours and they got like $130 in tips. And I all went to Lyndon and she made enough to get the No Friendo. And then we had to find it. She found some website that tracks where they have the new No Friendo. And then
the math ain't mathin'. Are you talking like the new Nintendo Switch 2?
Yeah, she also had $350 saved.
Okay,
up.
there's the extra.
There's the extra.
There's the gap. You just it was like we just it was like I was part of the Bobs and just kind of went through seeing where all the finances are going.
I know. It was hard for me to do the math as well. Yeah. Because I was just like, do you have enough? I don't know.
You're like, she got $80 and she was all ready to buy the Switch 2.
Really what it means is I paid it all. It's just it's just all going there, and it's like it came out of your allowance that you've been saving up, which is me just giving you money to sometimes feed the cats. She did, but she got it. It was very exciting. Anyway, we flew in Wednesday. My Uncle Todd picked us up. My Uncle Todd and my Aunt Lisa lived down there in Fort Worth. They picked us up, stayed at their house, and then the next day, Uncle Todd made breakfast, and then they took us to this place called the Stockyards in Fort Worth, and it's cool. And one, it was hot, but other than hot, there was like cows, and they drive them down the street. There's only like 20, but they're giant. They have the giant horns.
Yeah,
this. And then there was a gun show, like where they shoot each other with caps.
Where you just pulled out your
I was like, ladies.
You were like, then all of a sudden there was a gun show and I was wearing a tank top.
Oh, this is what happened. Yeah. And then we did that and it was real hot. And then we went back to Uncle Todd's and they have a pool. We went in the pool. And then we hung out with Uncle Todd and Aunt Lisa. And then the next day we went to Dallas. We were supposed to get a 15-person or 12-person van, one of the Sprinters, and the tire blew. So they gave us a Suburban, and then I went to the airport and got people and in the hotel, And then we went to the show. The show was at this place called Trees in Dallas, which I think we have played before. And they have so structurally, there's I think pillars in the middle, and they're like, this is going to make a bad place for a show. But then they made them look like trees with plaster of Paris or something. And then,
modeling
people
clay.
are like, that's cool that's obstructing my view because this place is called Trees. And we played a show.
They were like, we can either make them look like trees with plaster of Paris, or we can all just start chewing gum and glop it together and form it into a tree-like structure.
I think that's really how they did it. Yeah. And we played a show.
Yeah.
It was a new set for us, and holy crap.
Finally.
The longest set I think we've ever played in our lives.
Shit. You've been playing the same shit since 1998.
You know what?
It's about time you got a new set
roll
list.
the dice,
Dear
and we're
Lord.
going to be playing shit. Joe, you just said shit.
I know. Do you like that?
Wow.
Yep.
Five Iron Frenzy.
I thought it called for it. I thought my joke would go further
Yeah.
if I did that.
It was good.
I'm a shock jock.
You are. I was like, I thought you were just a jock, but now you're a shock jock.
You thought I was a sock jock,
A sock jock.
but I'm not. I'm a shock
No,
jock.
no. Shock
For the
jock.
last 45 seconds, I've been a shock jock.
That's pretty cool. Are you sweating up there?
No, my eye itches.
Oh, maybe you're allergic to your cat, Bradley.
No,
Bradley
he sleeps
Cooper.
on my face.
Okay.
So I am not allergic. And he also sleeps, last night he slept in Heidi's knee pit. And he usually sleeps in my knee pit, and then he went to hers last night.
It's called your antipatellar region.
Knee pit's better.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Armpit, elbow pit, antecubital. Is it? Do we call it an elbow pit or antecubital?
Elbow pit.
Okay, elbow pit. Hey, I'm gonna give you an IV right in your elbow pit. I'm gonna start
There you
using
go.
that.
People know exactly what you're talking about. When you tell people,
yeah.
hey, I'm going to give you an IV right in your anterior parliament, people are like, what? Where's that going? Does that mean I got to get a shot in my eye?
Yeah. Sometimes you do.
It scares them. But if you're like, hey, I got to stick a needle in your elbow pit, people are like, all right, I could do that.
All right, as long as it's not my butthole.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
But
Well,
butthole ain't bad. We've gone over the colonoscopy. That's a winner.
that's for a
I just wanted for 2 podcasts straight.
It's
if you're
only
out there
for-
listening,
only for the colonoscopy camera or a Catholic priest. That's all I want up my butt. Is it too soon?
or just a fun New Year's Eve
Yep.
with a yeah.
reach around. That's guys. We tend to tone it down a little bit of the lewdness for this show, and also for the non-patronizers. Patronizers, we just go wild.
wild.
Show
In
our
fact,
breasts.
we usually lose our clothes for that.
I have shown my breasts on that part.
My
I'm not
cleavage,
not
my
ashamed.
swaying cleavage,
Uh,
my oiled thigh, my oiled loins.
you oil
Last week
your
I
loins?
wore a loincloth.
Mm.
Some would call it a washcloth. Others would call it a loincloth. But so anyway, you're in Oklahoma City. You're playing at Trees.
That
How
was
does
Dallas.
How does this?
It seemed like the longest show of all time, and I
There's
hated
new
it.
set list. New set list. What did you
Right.
add? What did you take away?
Well, we were playing songs that I thought we had never played before. Wizard Needs Food Badly and
Never heard of
Cannonball. But apparently we have played them. And then we have tracks. So it goes like, Wizard Needs Food Badly. And then it... Then we played that. And then...
And then it goes, she took my new blue come off the window somewhere on I-70.
Yeah! We
The word
played
comb
that.
came up. The word comb came up the other day.
Mhm.
And whenever I hear the word comb, I start singing that.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever Heidi was doing, she was like, oh yeah, I had to get like a comb. We got to get like a comb for, blah, blah, blah. I think like a flea and tick comb.
Yeah.
So I started singing that. She just stopped what she was doing and just stared at me like I was from another planet until I finished the 2 verses and choruses and bridge that I sang. And then she was like, are you done? And I go, that's a 5-inch song. And she goes, uh-huh. And then just went on with
she's like,
what she was doing.
Thank God we're skipping out on that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So you play the show. I keep reaching for my glasses and my glasses are off.
Yeah.
So you play this show. You're in Oklahoma. You play the show. Did you go to
in Dallas?
Brahms Ice Cream?
In Oklahoma? This is from Dallas, though. Oh. Look what I got, dude. Some Greg Tain glasses. I'm not at all bringing back Greg Tain. Just in case you were worried.
Greg Tain. Gym teacher extraordinaire.
Hey, everybody. Greg Tain here. I'm not bringing it back. Just in case you guys were thinking I was. Anyway, we played that show, and it seemed like it went forever. And then we went to sleep, and then
like this podcast.
We went to Dallas, and then no, we were in Dallas. Thank you. We went to Oklahoma City. We got Lyndon's new friendo. Oh, and we had time to go to the Oklahoma City bombing memorial. Have you ever gone to it?
No, the last time I was there, it was just like a vacant lot.
Oh, bro, it's heavy. It was super cool, but like, yeah, I took my kids. I was trying to explain to them in the car, like, because everybody in the band was like, we should go to this. And I was like, oh, okay, I have to have a talk with my kids. Hey, you know how sometimes people are suicide bombers? That was that talk.
You were like, hey, does that Nintendo Switch get Netflix? You need to watch the Oklahoma City bombing doc while Daddy's out of the car.
I think they kind of got it, but then, bro, it's heavy. Like,
well, they probably get it as much as like we got Pearl Harbor as like children, right?
Yeah.
Like, you hear about it and you're like, oh, in our history, there was slavery, there was disease, there was killing of Native Americans, there was Pearl Harbor, but you don't know the weight. They
had never heard anything. Like, that's how much I've protected them as a father. I protect them from harm, but maybe too much at this point. Era, for sure. She's 10. But Lyndon, she's ready to start hearing this stuff. And so Era got it early and Lyndon got it maybe a little too late. But it's like, as monuments go, it's very effective. Like, you get there, and then there's just this black kind of like stone, just like slate arch, and it looks like a digital clock readout. It says 9:01, and then you go down these steps, and you're inside what was the building.
Okay.
So you can see the foundation around you.
Okay.
Right? So you're just like, fuck, this is heavy. And then there is this like a reflecting pool. And it's not like, it kind of like is reminiscent of like the Washington Monument, like that goes between the Washington Monument and the Lincoln Memorial.
Yeah.
It's this deep. So like you can see the bottom and you have to tell your kids, nope, it's not.
He's holding his fingers up about 2 inches.
Yeah. Like 2 inches, and it's constantly moving. But just like, I think the reason they made it so shallow is so that there's no ripples. It's just like a mirror of water moving. And then, of course, my kids are like, can we go on it? And you're like, please, God, no, do not. Like,
you're like, do you see anybody else? Do you see anybody else in it?
No, I just was like, please, no. I'll buy you cotton candy after this. But it's like, so that, and then on the other side is another black arch and it says, and it's another clock readout, 9:03. So it's like when he pulled up, blew up or like pulled up, parked, and then the building blew up. And then there's like on one side of it, all these chairs that are made out of like glass cubes, and then like metal. They're all like kind of this stark looking chairs, and they lay them out in rows based on like what floor people were on. So each chair is empty and represents a person that died. So,
and how many died in that?
Like 98 people. But then, like, what? I just pulled that number out of my ass. I know there's like 29 kid chairs, and they're smaller.
Yeah, because there was a daycare right there.
Yeah. So when you see it, you're just like kid, teacher, kid, and like all their names are on there. Tells you their date of birth and stuff, and like heavy. Like you're walking amongst them, and you're just like, here's another small chair, just super heavy. And then like on the other side, there's just they planted like trees for like the paramedics and the firemen that rescued people, and there's a museum. We didn't go in the museum, but like I don't know. I mean, so like
here's a bad question.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a bad question. I don't mean to, like, I'm not trying to be funny. Is there a gift shop?
I don't know. I'm sure there is. And we didn't go in there. Maybe there's not. I mean, it seems like it would be more appropriate not to have a gift shop, but like maybe.
Exactly.
Maybe.
I'm just always curious if people are trying to make a buck.
Yeah. I don't know. We didn't go in there. But like I've been to, like all the stuff in Washington, D.C. Some of the stuff in Washington, D.C. it's like, you're like, this is a great monument. And some of it, you're just like, no, like the Chester A. Arthur Memorial in Washington, D.C. It's not as powerful as say the Lincoln Memorial.
No, the Monty Flumph Memorial.
Mm-hmm. That is
just right outside of DC.
Yeah,
it's kind of like off Broadway, like that.
James,
again,
it's
just doesn't draw.
So in Berlin, this is kind of what reminds me of it. Berlin, there's like a Holocaust memorial, and it's just like these kind of black, like stones that look like sarcophagi or look like coffins. It's really powerful. You're just like, oh, like as only the Germans could do, like make you feel real bad. And it's just very stark. But this was, you guys should go. If you go to Oklahoma City is cool, very good barbecue. And that is
NBA
cool.
champions.
Yep. That was everywhere. They were very proud of the Thunder. And I did not take any time to crap talk them because they beat the Nuggets. But like, I also felt like they earned it. So yeah, it's good. Like
after that, you play. Did you go to that after or before? Because that'd be heavy to do right before playing.
Before. Yeah. But then we walked around downtown.
We had Starbucks. Brahms.
We didn't go to Brahms. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's an ice cream place. If you listen to this and you're like in Oklahoma or around there used to be this ice cream place when we would go on tour and we went through Oklahoma. We would go to Brahms.
How do you spell
it was like
Brahms?
A really good ice cream place, and they had German chocolate ice cream, and it was amazing.
How do you spell Brahms?
Braum. Brahms.
Oh, okay.
And then like apostrophe S. Brahms. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we didn't go there. Also, I'm lactose intolerant, so I would have just had to wear a diaper.
Oh. And then you play this show.
Yeah, we played a show.
And then after the show, you get your picture taken with tons of throbbing fans.
Mm.
You know,
They were
sign thighs, sign all sorts of men's abdomens.
I did do that.
Lots of men's butt cleavage.
Mm-hmm. First, you have to you gotta wipe away the sweat.
Yeah, and then it show's over. And
then it gets really exciting.
And then you have this journey home.
Yeah, then we went to the hotel.
Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound.
Thank you, Paul Simon.
When my toilet's flushing home, when my teeth
like
are
Paul
brushing
Simon.
home.
I felt like it was Paul Simon.
Yeah, it was Simon Garfunkel.
Garfunkel.
Fartfunkel.
So the flight was supposed to leave like at 11:30. So we got to the airport at like 9. And then it kept getting
PM
delayed.
or AM?
AM. And it kept getting delayed. And it got delayed and delayed.
What's the reason? No pilot? No gasoline?
No, they kept saying there was no gate available. But I think there was no plane. And then finally we got on the flight, and then we were supposed to have like this crazy layover in Atlanta, like 8 hours. And so I was just thinking, cool, we'll leave and I'll take an Uber and we'll go do something fun. But then
Coke Museum.
Yeah. The frickin' plane didn't get there. We didn't get there till like 4:30, and the next one was supposed to leave at like 8. So I was like, well, we probably can't go and come through security again. But then they kept delaying that. And then that plane, we changed gates 4 times, and that plane finally left at 1:30 a.m.
Now, what about the rest of your crew? Going back to Denver, did they have issues?
No, they're fine. They're all fine. They're good. And like even Dennis has got a good gig because he lives, because Newark used to be, I guess, Continental. It was one of their hubs. And so when United bought out Continental, they made it their hub. So he lives like 30 minutes from Newark Airport or closer, 15 minutes. So it's really easy for him to fly anywhere. He flew into Dallas on Friday morning.
And boy, was his arms tired.
Yes. Boy. Yeah. So we got into Dulles at 3:30. I forgot to tell you, we parked at Dulles. We parked at a airport hotel, paid like, it was like $9 a day, and parked your car there. And then I was like, cool, when we fly, and then we flew out of BWI. So we took an Uber for like 2 hours to the other airport, then flew to Dallas, then did all that. And then when we flew back, we flew into DWI, Dulles, thinking, cool, the shuttle will come pick us up. But they quit running. So it was like 3:30 in the morning. So then we had to get another Uber, get to the car. And I was like, I'm just going to Kara's because Kara lives up there. So we went to Kara's, crashed. They let me have the next day off work. I was supposed to be there Monday. And then we made it home at 4:30 p.m. on Monday.
Oh, my word.
Yeah, but my kids were troopers about it. Like they hung in there good. They did awesome.
Now, how far is the Kara's from you again? Like 2 hours?
2 hours.
So did you hang out there during the day and then you just went back home?
Yeah, we slept in and then we went to this place called Anita's, which has New Mexican breakfast with like green chili smothered on your burrito.
Isn't her last name Dong? Dhong?
Yeah. Yeah, the Anita is, her last name is Dong. She married a person from
Franklin
Asia.
Dong.
Franklin Dong.
Min Yu Dong.
Yeah. She married that guy, and but they chose, instead of calling it dongs, they call it Anita's. It's really good. And then we ate it, and then
I'm sorry, I was trying to make a joke. What is Anita's?
It is a New Mexican restaurant, and they have breakfast burritos, and they smother them with real New Mexican green chili with the Hatch chilies. It was delicious.
Okay.
And that's it. And we made it home at like 4:30, and then we were exhausted. I'm still exhausted from it.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm exhausted just listening. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you have heard this amazing episode. Another free, I want to stress that, another free episode of the Pickle and Boom Shop. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And this is it, man. It's free. Again, I just want to say that it's free. But if you want harder hitting, more in-depth analysis, analysis, you come on over to the Patreon. We're about to go over there and fire it up. And that's where you're getting if this is like C material over there, C+.
Definitely.
Getting C+ material over there. We're going to talk some music, some movies. We're going to talk cockroaches.
We are.
Yeah. And I want to stress the word roaches, not the first word.
Yeah. Do you know why they're called cockroaches?
No.
Because penis roaches was already taken.
That was actually the group, the Monkees. That was going to be their name.
It was?
And then the record label was like, let's keep thinking. And then they were like, how about the Monkees? And they're like, we can do that. We can do that.
Penis roaches, and they're like, it's already taken. Cockroaches. And they're like, no.
They're like, you're getting colder. And they're like, Monkees. They're like, what's going to get us girls and lots of money? The Monkees. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Joe, we have to read off our patronizers. Let me put my glasses on for this. If you're watching this on the YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, you've just seen me without glasses for the better part of an hour.
I know, it was weird.
Oh, sorry about that. I couldn't see anything, but my glasses are so dirty that I rather not see anything than look through this filth.
Joe, my computer reset and I can't figure out how to find the names anymore. Audience? Is that what I go to?
Yeah, audience, and then go to active.
Oh,
and then do your filters.
Travis Grodbo.
We lost a few.
Oh, yeah.
Good
Paid
job.
Members.
Good
Paid
job.
members, filters. 5 and 10.
Yep. And you get to start it with the dong.
Then you got to sort it. Whoops. That's the dong. It's 8 == D. It does look like a dong.
Equal sign is an inch.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
R. Snyder. Dong. A == D. Thank you. Aaron Scheffelbein. These are new. I didn't do it right. He's a $5 sweet pickle. Oh, I forgot to put active.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What are you doing?
This is what happened. Active payment?
No, you're just going active up on top.
Okay, I'm ready.
And then go over your filters.
Active.
And then hit filters.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine, guys. We got the dong. Donger. Oh, now I'm nope, I'm not. You go.
Okay. Donger. Amelia Thompson. Amy Pootermobile Landers. Andy Myers. Who is at your show.
I
And
sent
guys-
you his
Yep,
video.
You guys sent me a photo. Yep. Annie Hall will do.
Any
Wait.
Hall will do.
Annie Hall will do.
Annie Hall will do.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Benjamin Lewis, Bill Shannon, Blue Waffle, Brian Fisher, Brian, Bryce Turner, Buddy Van Steen, Bert Stickham, Carly Jane Cisco, Cat Fart Sandwich, Chad Has a Hog, Chris Prose, Dan Stemple, David Love, David Vossel, Derek Bond, Derek Sigmund, Dick, Donkey Dick, Enormous Tits, Enormous Tits, Enorma,
A period.
Norma,
Norma.
Stitz,
Thank you.
Eli Salazar. That name sounds familiar.
Does.
ELO, I have all your albums.
Thank
That's
you.
from Pineapple's Rubs.
Shrub.
Emily Thomas. Ernie wants some ice cream. Sherbert. Oh, I like that one.
Sherbert.
Fawn Dill My Balls. Fudge Ripple. First Church of the Failure Puddle. Mark Dyke. Foie gras. Foie gras.
Foie gras.
Frank G.
That means the fat goose.
Ooh.
Foie, I think
Well,
is goose, and
I think it's duck
gras.
liver. I think foie gras is duck liver.
That's goose. Foie.
Look it up. I think it's duck liver. still.
Hey, Google, what does foie gras translate into?
On the website marquise.com, they say, literally translated from French, foie gras means fat liver, but its origins date back far before French cooking made it a delicacy.
We're both wrong. Hey, Google, what bird is foie gras made from?
On the website rspcaassured.org.uk, they say, the production of foie gras involves force-feeding ducks and geese to increase the size
Baby
of
ducks.
the
Hey, guys, if you eat that, you're a
increase in size
asshole.
10 times, while the fat content is more than 50%.
So it's
These
duck
abnormal and
goose.
large livers can
We're both wrong, and
ground
we
up
were
into a
both right.
pate or as another side dish.
Google.
So foie
That's enough.
gras, Frank G, Greasy Groper, LMD. I'd rather not say Jason, Layson Leleglu. I've got one hand in my pocket and the other one is playing the piano. Good old Brock. Jared Cramblett, Jason Paolo, Jeremy Thomas,
Oh, yeah.
Joe Curtis.
Yeah.
Joel Reese liked my Wesley Willis shirt at the OKC show. Blake,
that's true.
I saw that picture and I saw that shirt. I was
Rock
going
and
to
Roll
comment
McDonald's?
on it, but I did not.
How
Yeah,
cool is that?
That was a real cool shirt.
Yeah.
Johnny Moe, Josh Fennel. Josh has a small dog, also butter pecan. Oh, Josh has a small hog, also butter pecan. Justin Stone, Katie Bot Nickeltron, and Ken Zapla.
All right, page 2. Kevin Ness. Kevin Porter. Killing is wrong and bad. There should be a new, stronger word for killing, like badong. Yes, killing is badong. What movie is that from?
I don't know.
It's a movie. Kristen Diesel. Kyle. Lay tired. Mandarin will be the biggest FIF fan at the Orlando show.
Oh, what a loser.
Martin Anus. Matt Douglas. Mike Shields. Mr. Jason, I've got nothing to say. Davis.
It's okay.
That's all right. It's okay. Keep it inside. My little Gene Roddenberries.
I don't know what that means, but that's funny.
I don't even know who that is or if he edits our podcast. Nate Phillips. Naughty Nut Swirl.
Oh, I like their song OPP.
I like their song Hell to Pay. Like, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Never. Nick Butterfield. Nick Frazier. Nick Reyes. Patrick Johns. Paul Peterson. Phil. Poo Poo. Reed Young. Rob Phelps. Rum and Raising with Extra Rum. Shauna Melton Walker. Silent, but definitely not Deadly Steve. Sonny the freaking loser Johnston.
That guy's the worst.
Oh my God.
The worst.
Can't stand him. Steven Seberg. Stephen Morrow. Strawberry and Mint Chocolate Chip. Super Dave. Tex MXPX. That's a new person. The artist formerly known as Girth Brooks. The Fire-Breathing Penguin. The Morels of Reese leave mushroom for questions. Also still true. Tim Payne. Tim Premiu. Tin Roof Sunday. Hey guys, put your favorite ice cream in there, but also make it seem dirty. Todd Grassman. Twanto. Tyler McDonald. Tyson Stegall. And last but not least, Zachary Faircloth.
All right. Thank you, patronizers. I want a few of you, if not all of you, to rethink what you're paying for, because we want to get that number a lot lower.
We're trying.
Because as soon as we don't have any patronizers anymore, we can stop doing this.
Then Joe and I can just text each other and be like,
yeah, we can do the exact same thing whenever we want.
What are you wearing?
Not have to meet up and do this every week. Yeah.
Hey, dude, what are you wearing right now? That kind of thing, but not seeing it on the video.
Yeah. All right. See you, everybody.
Piece of pizza.